These are the solutions for workbook page 88. Problem number 1. X minus 7 when x equals 23. You're going to substitute the 23 in for x. So 23 minus 7 gives us 16. Problem number 2. We have 3r when r equals 6. You're going to substitute the 6 in for r, but it will not make it 36. It will be 3 times 6, and 3 times 6 is 18. Problem number 3. 8 over t, or 8 divided by t, when t equals 4. We'll substitute the 4 in for t, so 8 divided by 4, and that's going to give us a whole number of 2. We have to convert this from an improper fraction to a whole number. Problem 4. 9 plus m when m equals 1 5/10. Okay. 9 plus m when m equals 1 5/10. So you're going to substitute that 1 5/10 in for m, and you would have 10 5/10. Problem number 5. P minus 2 when p equals 19. Substitute the 19 in for p minus 2, and the answer would be 17. Problem number 6. 3h when h equals 1/6. Alright, this still means 3 times h, so that would be 3 times 1/6. Notice that I put this in parentheses, and up here I use the multiplication little dot. Okay, both of these mean to multiply. Alright, we're going to multiply this. 3 times 1 is 3, and 6 times 1 is 6. And we can simplify that. Both of these can be divided by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1, and 6 divided by 3 is 2. So our answer is 1/2. Problem number 7. 2 5/10 minus n when n equals 1 8/10. Substitute 1 8/10 in for n. And remember, when you are subtracting decimals, you must line up your decimal place. I'm going to come over here and rewrite this and line up my decimal place. Okay, and when I subtract, I'm going to have to borrow and make that a 15 and make this a 1. And so 15 minus 8 is 7. We're going to bring down our decimal, and we have 7/10. So 1 minus 1 is 0. So 7/10 would be our answer. Problem number 8. K squared when k equals 4. Substitute the 4 in for k. 4 squared, and that means 4 times 4, which would be 16. Problem number 9. We have 4, and then we have parentheses, b minus 4, when b equals 5. Substitute the 5 in for b, so 5 minus 4 in parentheses. And we have to follow the order of operations. 5 minus 4 is 1, and 4 times 1 is 4. So our answer to that one is 4. Problem number 10. 38 minus x over 2 when x equals 12. We're going to substitute in 38 minus 12 over 2. And we can go ahead and convert this. This means 12 divided by 2. So 12 divided by 2 is 6. So we have 38 minus 6, and our answer is 32. Problem number 11. We have 30 over d minus 2 when d equals 6. All right, we're going to substitute the 6 in for d. So we have 30 divided by 6 minus 2. Go ahead and do this division. It's our order of operations, and it's also converting this to a whole number. 30 divided by 6 gives us 5 minus 2, and 5 minus 2 is 3. Problem number 12. We have x squared minus 34 when x equals 10. 10 squared minus 34. Okay, this means 10 times 10, not 10 times 2. 10 times 10 is 100 minus 34. And so our answer is 66. Problem number 13. 1/2 w plus 2 when w equals 1/9. So we have 1/2 times 1/9 plus 2. 1 times 1 is 1, and 2 times 9 is 18. So we have 1/18 plus 2. So we're just going to combine those, and it's 2 and 1/18. Number 14. We have 5 times 6 2/10 plus z when z equals 3 8/10. So we have 5 and then 6 2/10 plus 3 8/10. Substitute. Remember, we have to line up our decimals, but this one's pretty easy. We can do this one in our head. We have 8 plus 2 is 10, and we're going to carry our 1. 6 plus 3 is 9, plus 1 is 10. So we have 10 times 5. So our answer is 50. Okay, problem number 15. We have 2a squared plus a when a equals 8. So we have 2 times 8, and we're going to square that 8. Plus, we've got that same variable, so we're going to plug in another 8. Substitute that other 8 in there. All right, so we're going to do our exponents first. 2 times 8 squared would be 8 times 8, which is 64. And we still have our plus 8. And then we're going to multiply 2 times 64. And we have 128 plus 8, which is going to give us 136. 136. Okay, number 16. 7y plus 32 when y equals 9. So we have 7 times 9 plus 32. 7 times 9 is 63 plus 32. And we have 95 as our answer. Number 17. We have x, y. That means x times y. When x equals 8 and y equals 6. So we're going to have 8 times 6, which is 48. Number 18. We have x plus y minus 1 when x equals 12 and y equals 4. So 12 plus 4 minus 1. And we're going to get 15. Number 19. We have 3x plus 4y when x equals 4 and y equals 5. So we're going to substitute these in. 3 times 4 plus 4 times 5. We're going to do our multiplication first. 3 times 4 is 12 plus 4 times 5 is 20. And so 12 plus 20 is 32. Number 20. We have 4x plus 1 plus 3y when x equals 6 and y equals 8. So we have 4 times 6 plus 1 plus 3 times 8. 4 times 6 is 24 plus 1 plus 3 times 8 is 24. We're going to add all of those together and we get 49 as our answer. Number 21. This was a word problem. Length times width times height. And in the diagram, length times width times height. So we would have the length is 8 times the width is 5 times the height is 4. When you multiply those, 8 times 5 is 40, and 40 times 4 is 160 inches cubed. We're multiplying 3 numbers, so we have cubed units. Number 22. The expression 1 8/10 times C plus 32 gives the temperature in degrees Fahrenheit for a given temperature in degrees Celsius, C. Find the temperature in degrees Fahrenheit that is equivalent to 30 degrees Celsius. So you're going to substitute the 30 degrees in for C and then add our 32. Okay? When you work that out, you will do your multiplication first and then add your 32. You will get 86 degrees Fahrenheit.